When the super empath and the greater narcissist meet, these things will happen. Hi, these are the people who are super empaths who cannot walk when they see someone in pain without making a stop to assist them. They are incredibly delicate and they possess all the characteristics of increased percentage and empathy. Super empath, what is it? Empathy, or the capacity to comprehend others' experiences and feelings apart from your own, is where the term empath originates. The super empath also has a strong intuition for what those around them want. A super empath has a strong sense of self, which will aid you in warding off those who will take advantage of you. Narcissists will have a very difficult time persuading you that you are anything less than a good person and someone who is worthy of a healthy relationship, because you already know who you are and what you will and won't accept. Being sensitive to other people's feelings is a talent that can be used to your advantage as a wonderful source of generosity. Embrace your instinct. Empaths and narcissists, are they the same? They both have the distinct advantage of being able to comprehend others' motives, emotional needs, and inner desires. They have the ability to detect a person's vulnerabilities and insecurities, thanks to their intuitive development. The difference between empaths and narcissists is that while empaths use this knowledge to try to help others, narcissists use it for their own personal gain. Because they reflect each other's shadow side, these sensitives toxically drown narcissists. Unconsciously, they transfer to the other their greatest fears. The narcissist initially presents an impression of false strength, complete with assurance, apparent self-satisfaction, and an air of ease around others. They can be a huge draw because they can light up a room. In a narcissist, the super empath actually recognizes a part of themselves. That doesn't necessarily mean they are narcissists as well. By no means. There is a mutual attraction because the true super empath is just captivating as the narcissist. Such people present a challenge to the narcissist, so they frequently become the target of both lesser and greater narcissists. Empath traits. They prioritize the needs of others over their own, and they are driven by a deep desire to assist and heal humanity. Take on challenges that belong to others in order to solve them. Face your fears of loss, abandonment, and rejection. They have a strong love, narcissistic traits. They are driven by their own self-interest and egotistical desires and prioritize their own needs. To further their own goals, people are manipulated and emotionally abused. Fast commitment, emotional entanglement, and vulnerability fears have a covert insecurity that makes them dependent on praise and favors from others to bolster their bruised ego. Because they are still learning how to fully utilize their super empathy gift, immature empaths enter into this relationship. They don't think developing self-love comes before loving others, in their opinion. As a result of their lack of boundaries, such a person unconsciously looks to the narcissist to establish them. Before they can form healthy relationship, it will be in their best interest to learn how to become emotionally independent by separating themselves from their emotion in an objective manner. In a similar vein, narcissists are secretly empaths. They don't know how to deal with their intense, deep feelings, so they express them through the empathic person. Narcissists are created by difficult circumstances. They are not born. They have lost touch with their true selves and view their own sensitivity as a repulsive weakness and inconvenience that needs to be suppressed. They can form healthy relationships when they learn to take emotional responsibility by allowing themselves to experience their emotions. However, the more narcissistic person is a person who possesses a lot of. They are narcissistic system. They fit the description of those who have almost no empathy for anyone but themselves. When these two things combine, relationship issues arise, are going to occur, including the following events that occur between them. But first, would you kindly assist this? More vibration can be channeled through by selecting the like icon down below, and do not neglect to subscribe if this is your first time here in my channel. A toxic attraction is number 1 to prevent catastrophe. Empaths draw other people's emotion to them, absorbing all the feelings they encounter. Because of this, they are very alluring to the narcissist since the narcissist sees them. Someone who can satisfy their deepest needs, desires without a lot of tension while they suffer. When an empath sees a person they want to help them, the greater narcissist views a person they wish to take advantage of. And because the super empath has already fallen for the false identity that the earlier a narcissist spoke to live inside of is challenging. Super empaths believe they have the power to change. The narcissist will do anything for them to be when the bigger abuse. Number 2. Narcissist gets romantically involved with the extremely empathic person. The super empath sees a life and a future of love and joy, while the narcissist observes someone. They are able to use this to their advantage. They consequently hold opposing views as a result about their partnership. Most of the time, the narcissist prevails. They disregard of the super for that reason empathy for a partner. However, as a means of exploitation, this leads to numerous instances of abuse in the relationship, like physical and emotional abuse. While this is happening, the super empath is blind to the danger. Instead of giving up, flags longer for them to alter, a thing that never occurs. Third place, drama and confusion. Narcissists enjoy problems and drama and also love to play with people's emotions. The super empath is attempting to develop relationship to their desired outcome. On the other hand, the narcissist is also every day displaying new tricks, using strings. They control the empath and sporadic half boredom, incorporating compliments while kindness into the action. With this scheme is challenging for the super empath, realizing they are being tricked due to their belief in the narcissist is acting properly, even though the empath is aware of this. The empath is aware of this. They are being misled by the narcissist. They will persist in the hope that narcissists will, one day, things will alter. A trauma bond is created in position 4. The contradictory character of a narcissist, the connection with the extreme empath, creates a trauma bond between them. The empath is bound to this bond at the relationship, and despite how difficult the relationship may be, the damage that's occurring in a could be relationship. It's difficult for empath to withdrawing from the partnership. The empath starts to sense that over time they are the cause of the problems. They start to get lost. The fifth boundary is established. The super empath realizes this when the bond has developed beyond saving. They start to look for ways to cut costs. At this point, they are themselves begin establishing sound boundaries. The narcissist and themselves, bigger and more extreme narcissists. The clever always look for ways to push past those restrictions for the super empath to intervene, though self-imposed standard must be high. The sixth super empath number begins to emerge when super empaths have endured a lot of suffering. Narcissist abuse are experienced. Supernova start to form in them. Being a supernova indicates that they develop an immunity to the narcissist thus and start giving the narcissist instead a tiny dose of their own medication. They grow tall and hard on them. This results in narcissism, and the individual elude them by backing off. Not because they adore them, though, but they are narcissists in nature, battling for their lives, and there is only one way to pull them of the narcissist back. Do you have any comments? If that's the case, please feel free to share yours in the comments. Share your ideas and experience section below. Please click the bell and remember to subscribe the bell icon to ensure you don't miss our next videos. Thank you for your time.